What's up everybody, this is Reese from C Manga and welcome to my review of Area D Chapter 82, God's District 5. So, I just got to start off by saying this is actually a very good chapter. It had like the right amount of action and comedy. It's one of those kind of like rare chapters where the tone just basically goes through like several shifts throughout the whole thing. But yeah, this chapter basically, Mizuki, she's finally defeated in what can only be described as a battle of like monstrous proportions. The flame tiger and the water dragon, that battle there was freaking crazy. You know, the tigers are taking out the dragon. It's like, it was just really good. You know, the way the like artworking was really nice. It's like the way you see that the tiger end up like biting up the dragon's neck, ripping it apart, crushing it. It was just really cool. You know, it's just like, I swear, Kakuta, the way the guy kind of like described it, kind of like really does some upside. He actually can't believe that this is a battle between two altered. It's like, it basically just seemed like something out of like a monster movie. That's like the proportions of that battle. It was really, really cool. Yeah, I just loved kind of like the way you see the tiger actually take out the dragon. You know, it's like just bit its neck, made it explode, and then the whole thing. It's like the whole kind of like end result was just so fierce. It caused what was basically called a, sorry if I mess up the actual pronunciation of it, a phreatic explosion. Yeah, I probably said it wrong. But yeah, basically this is something you see like when volcanoes erupt, you know, all the smoke, the heat, all that stuff. But yeah, afterwards I did think it was kind of funny the way how when the smoke cleared, you got Enki finally realising the fact that Jin's kind of like holding onto and embracing her and stuff. She's like, oh god, get off! You know, like, all embarrassed, like, oh my gosh, this actually happened, because you know they've got like that little she's got like that little thing with him and stuff. But obviously it wasn't all over yet. Mizuki, she came out super pissed. It's like, I think it's probably what the first time that she's ever been overpowered, kind of thing. You know, obviously in her experience, obviously it's the first time I'm meeting her, but I'm saying like in general, it's probably like the first time she's ever really been fully overpowered. So yeah, the girl's completely flipping out, just like, yep, that's it. You guys are dead. I'm busting out everything I can now to kill you guys. That was until basically a completely nude Ryo comes flying out the wall and puts her in a sleeper hole, knocking her out. And I just thought it was so funny, like Kakuta's reaction to that is just like, the hell is this naked chick doing? It's like, what? She's naked. What's going on? And the fact that Ryo doesn't even react to any of it, she's just like, you know, acting so natural. It's like Enki was the one who's basically just like, put some damn clothes on, girl. That was really, really funny. It's like, yeah, like I was saying, this chapter here just had a good mix of like comedy and action. So yeah, now thanks to all this, they can finally, I forget what the dude's name is, but they can finally interrogate the guy and find out exactly where the altered who's actually putting people in the walls is located. So yeah, like I said, really like this chapter. Good mix of action. The whole giant monster water, the monstrous like water and fire animals fighting each other. Brilliant. And obviously good comedy moments. My favourite one has to be the whole Ryo entry thing. That there just had like a really good shift. And also there was obviously like another nice little moment towards the end where Enki's obviously trying to understand like why Hakuta is still going along with all this even though he's a guard. And the response, it was actually really nice, you know, basically saying like the fact that he forgot that Jin was even a prisoner, you know. It's like when he's with Jin, essentially just forget about all these titles and everything, you know, prisoners, guards, altered, everyone's the same, you know, they're all kind of like fighting towards a mutual cause. So yeah, it looks like next chapter we'll finally get to see who exactly is putting these people in the walls. I don't know, for some reason I have a weird feeling that it might be someone really, really young or super weird. You know, there's going to be something different about this person, because, I don't know, to have just like a normal looking sadistic person just seems a bit too normal, if that makes sense. So yeah, hopefully also we finally get Mika back in the actual team, because, I don't know, she's one of, I don't know why, but I really like her character. Her power's really cool, and yeah, she must have gone through some crazy ass trauma to be brainwashed like that, to be joining the Ubermersh Union and everything. So it would just be nice to really have her back. So yeah, other than that, decent chapter this time. Cannot wait for the next one. Next one should be really, really good. Hopefully find out a hell of a lot more stuff. Jin can finally sort out these damn hostages, and then we can finally get to the battle with Owl Eyes, because that's going to be crazy. And we finally get to see what's going on there. Like, you know, Owl Eyes, this crazy ass thing that is going on with Ray. Like, who's that phantom Ray that he sees in his head that no one else can see? So yeah, decent chapter. I enjoyed it, and as usual, you know, what did you guys think of this chapter? You can let me know in the comment section below, and as usual, don't forget to check out other things to do on the channel. So I'll see you next time.